Hello dear students, this is Unit 4 about math science. First you will find the vocabulary, so you can work it just as a matching exercise. Then we have conditionals. So first of all, the conditionals are formed by if clause and a main clause. Zero conditional. You form the zero conditional by if plus present simple, comma, present simple. We use it to talk about things that are always true, like a scientific fact. For example, if it rains, the grass gets wet. Or the grass gets wet if it rains. Just the same. First conditional. We form it by if plus present simple, comma, simple future. We use it to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. For example, if I have enough money, I'll buy some new shoes. Or she'll be late if the train is delayed. Second conditional. We form it by if plus past simple, comma, present conditional. We use it for imaginary situations in the present or the future. For example, if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. I probably won't win the lottery. Or she would travel all over the world if she were rich. Third conditional. We form it by if plus past perfect, comma, perfect conditional. We use it for imaginary situations in the past. For example, if she had studied, she would have passed the exam. But really, we know she didn't study, so she didn't pass the exam. Or she wouldn't have been tired if she had gone to bed earlier. Short exercise for checking your understanding. What type of conditional do the following examples stand for? Another short exercise, just matching the conditional to the example. Then we have other conditional structures. First one, unless. Unless means if not. So, for example, you can go on vacation unless you save money. If you replace the unless for if not, it's just the same. If you don't save money, you can go on vacation. Second, as long as, if only if. So, for example, you can play in the living room as long as you don't make a mess. Or the car will keep running as long as you take good care of it. Then we have in case. In case means maybe or because. For example, I take cash in case we need it on the ferry. So we don't know if we will need cash on the ferry. So maybe it's just the perfect example. You can also replace the in case for maybe, and that's the same meaning. Next one, supposing or suppose. Those mean imagine. For example, supposing you lost your passport, you'd have to go to the embassy, wouldn't you? Notice that you can replace the supposing by imagine, and it's the same meaning. Imagine you lost your passport. You'd have to go to the embassy, wouldn't you? Then we have other conditional structures with I wish or if only. First one, I wish or if only plus the past simple. We use it to talk about imaginary situations in the present. Mainly it expresses wishes for things to be different in the present. For example, I wish I had a different president. Next one, I wish or if only plus past perfect. We use it mainly for talking about past situations that we would have liked to be different, like a regret. For example, if only Colombian people had considered differently their right to vote. So we are expressing a regret. And finally, we have I wish or if only with would, wouldn't plus infinitive. We use that structure to talk about somebody's habitual behavior that we want to criticize and change. For example, I wish the government would get more interest in children and indigenous people. Then we have the mixed conditionals. So in the mixed conditionals, it's important to stand out that we only form it by mixing second and third conditional. We use the if part or the if clause from one conditional and the main clause or main part from the other one. First situation. This is a past condition with a present result. So we take the if part of the third conditional and the main part of the second conditional. So the structure would be if, the if clause with past perfect tense, and the main clause would plus the main verb. We use this conditional, this mixed conditional, when there was a condition that could have been fulfilled in the past and that it bears a result in the present. For example, if I had slept longer, I wouldn't be tired now. So notice that this is a present result, a present consequence. Or if she had tried harder, she would be more successful now. Once again, a present result. The next situation is the present condition with a past result. So in this case, we take the main part of the third conditional and the if part of the second conditional. The structure would be if, past simple, and the other clause with would, have, and the verb with past participle. We use this mixed conditional to express a present condition, something that hasn't changed from the past, to describe why a certain past result didn't occur. If I had more money, I would have gone to France. That's a past result. Or if I slept longer, I would not have been too tired to go to class. Here you can check like the structures for those mixed conditionals. This is everything for now. Stay cool. Bye bye. See you later.